It's Andrea again, and today's topic is movement science. On my last video, I talked a lot about how I think it's important for people to understand basic exercise science to be motivated, and I got a lot of comments and messages about it, and they said that they agree with it and they want to learn more about it. So today I'm gonna just go over some basic stuff that I learned about. This is the NASM textbook that I use to complete my personal training certification, and it basically covers a wide range of topics from client relations to exercise science, sports psychology, how to design a program, everything that you need to know. I just think that it's not really the most convenient for the average person to read, so that's why I'm here to kind of boil things down for you and make it relatable to exercise, because I think it does a good job of outlining the definitions, but I think that there needs to be someone that connects the definitions to the exercises. And so that's what I'm going to try to do today. So the first chapter, if you're interested, is it's called Basic Exercise Science. And basically what it outlines is it's saying that your bones, your muscles, and the nervous system are all connected. And, when one thing is out of alignment, it's going to affect the other thing. So, so the first thing that I want to talk about is the neural system. So obviously, if you've taken a psychology class, you probably know what the nervous system is. So the connection between the nervous system, skeletal system, and muscular system is very hard to explain in one sentence and kind of conceptualize, because there's a lot of moving parts going on, and it's just not something that you can, read from A, B, and C and understand. But okay, so I thought of a pretty good analogy to help you understand this really complex concept. So basically, I'm going to use an analogy of a printer. So, the computer is the memory system. It tells your printer what to print, and your printer has a certain amount of capabilities. There are good quality ones, there are bad quality ones, like the ones I have. It has different pixels and different colors and different shades, and has all this information, all this smart stuff that it does that nobody really understands. And your muscles and your brain work the same way. So obviously, your brain is analogous to the computer, and your muscles are analogous to the printer. That's pretty obvious. You understand that. But in terms of exercise science, the pixels and all the little specifications are analogous to the type of muscle fiber. And your muscles have different types of fibers. And these fibers are used for different functions. So, walking versus a push-up versus a trampoline jump versus a cartwheel, those are all different types of movements, just as there are different pixels and colors, right? So your body's muscles fibers don't all do the same thing, and so the two main types of muscle fibers are type 1, which is mostly used for aerobic type movements, so they have less, they're slower twitching, and they have more of an oxygen capacity, whereas type 2 fibers have lower oxygen capacity and are anaerobic, obviously, and they are fast twitch. That makes sense, right? Anaerobic is, a sprint and you're running faster and low oxygen, you're out of breath. Aerobic with oxygen and you're going for longer with oxygen, right? Understand that? So I just think that this is such an interesting way to think about it, because just going back to the point about the printers and how there are different types of printers and how there are bad ones and good ones, well, your nervous system is the same way. You can make your nervous system better by practicing movement patterns so that your nervous system has the capability to produce finer movements to recruit the better types of muscle fibers. So it's important to practice different types of movements and different patterns so that your nervous system more efficiently picks out the right fibers that it needs to perform that movement as best as possible. And that's what I think is so interesting about exercise science, because all these different exercises have this code that helps teach your nervous system and helps make your muscles more efficient. And I just think that's so interesting. And so all right, I guess that's the end of this talk for today. I'm done. Bye.